your right leg back for lunge.
Right leg back.
So I want you guys to see my heel. So I'm turning. Okay, so get in your lunge. And you're going to come high up onto your tiptoes. Now you exhale and sink your heels down as much as you can. So inhale, come on up. Keep that back leg straight. Exhale, sink that heel. Press it into the ground as best you can. Good. Keep going. Inhale. Come high on those tiptoes. Sink your heel. Good. Again. 2 more times, guys. Come high. Sink it down. And again, high. Sink it down. Good job, you guys. Then switch sides. Yeah, you can jump switch it if you want. So you guys got it. Your front knee is over that front ankle. Come high on your tiptoes, back leg. Good, and exhale and sink that heel into the ground the best that you can. Good, raise it high. High on the tiptoes, sink your heel down. Good job, you guys. Again, sink it down best you can. Again. Good. 2 more, you guys. I know it's challenging.
Oh, no, it's not, but okay.
Nice job, you guys. Step that back leg forward. Yeah. And inhale, come on up. Good. Exhale, arms come down. We're going to come into a plank. So come on down to all fours. Or actually, it's not tabletop, it's a plank. So watch what we're going to do. We're going to stay real strong in our plank, real strong and steady. We're going to do a variation of a slower mountain climber. So you're going to take your one knee to the opposite elbow. Try to keep your back flat. And then you bring it back to meet the other foot.
Raise it
Bring
up.
the knee,
Hands on the ground.
opposite elbow.
Nope, not
And
on
bring
the
it back. Okay? You guys can do this. You saw me demonstrate it. Knee to opposite elbow. You guys can do it. Deep inhale, strong bodies. Exhale. Knee to opposite elbow.
Yeah.
Bring it back. Knee to opposite elbow. Bring it back. Good. Knee to opposite elbow. Tight core, you guys. Knee to opposite elbow. We're doing 4 more. Yeah, it's like a slow mountain climber. 1. Stay strong, tight core. 2. All right, 2 more, you guys. You can do it. Woo! Feel the burn. Nice. Bend those knees. Woo! Keep your arms up high. Nice job. Exhale, arms come down. You guys did great. So we're going to do it again. Another set like that. 8 repetitions, slow, okay? You guys got it. Have a really, really strong, tight core. Try to keep your back flat, okay? So you don't want your buttocks way up in the air. Okay, so get a strong foundation. You guys can do it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Knee to opposite elbow. And back. Good. Knee to opposite elbow. And back. We got 6 more. Slow and control. You guys can do it. Really get that knee up high to the elbow. 4 more. 3 more, you guys. Really proud of you. Good. 2 more. I'm shaking. Feel the burn. Last one. Really get it up high. Woo! Bend those knees. Nice job. Inhale, exhale. So we're going to do 1 more set, and we're going to speed it up. So we're going to do it for like 30 seconds. Knee to opposite elbow, okay? So it's going to be fast. Try to get that knee up nice and high. All right? You guys got it. You can do it. Here we go. Get in your strong place. You are strong. Take the challenge. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. Go. Fast. knee nice and high. You guys got it? Wow. Keep going. Halfway there. About 10 more seconds. Keep going, you guys. And 5, 4, feel it, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Nice. Really proud of you. Arms come down. Forehead down. That was awesome. Okay, come on down to your bellies.
Go in your belly.
All right. So we're going to do Superman.
Superman.
All here, we're going to lift up. So on your belly, you guys are going to try to lift as much of your torso, as much as your chest, your torso, your legs off the ground. We're strengthening our upper back. So reach your arms forward like a Y.
Arms forward.
Straw up.
Sit up.
And we're just gonna lift up for about 30 seconds. All right? So ready, lift the arms, lift the feet, press your hip points into the ground. Lifting high. Good. Lift high. See how much of your body you can get off the ground. Lift up through the back of your skull. Keep lifting. Keep breathing. Keep lifting high. You guys can do it for 10 more seconds. 10, 9, keep going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Did you go too?
Oh my.
Tina, you did it.
Child's pose for a moment. Really proud of you guys.
Oh my.
Do one more set like that.
Guys, you're
So
awesome.
we're lifting.
Much better. Good and strong. That's great.
Yeah. Really, really lift up. This helps your upper, helps all the muscles in your back. All right? So here we go. Want everybody to lift as high as you can. On 3, 2, 1, and lift. Reach up. Go.
Superman!
Everything off the mat. Only press your hip points in the mat. Keep lifting. Good job. I see you guys. Michelle. That's awesome. Tina. You're doing so good. Everyone else is keep going.
Good job.
Oh my god.
Just relax.
Good job, Tina.
Think of something different.
Four,
Don't think about the pain. Think of something different.
lower down. Good job, you guys. Press back. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Knee, nose to the ground. Woo! All right, let's jump on up. We're going to come to our wall. A wall. Your ankles, bring your shoulders on the wall. Your shoulders, upper body, press your back into the wall. We're gonna stay here. Strong legs. All right. Isometric. Isometric. So we're gonna move our arms. Angel arms. So spread your fingertips. Yeah, try to press the back of your fingertips in the wall. This looks a lot easier than it is. Try to keep the elbows close to the wall. Bring the arms down, and then move them back up. This is much harder than it looks. Bring the arms down. You're making snow angels with your arms, and the legs are doing an isometric contraction. They're not moving. Up and down. Come on, you guys. 5 more, 5 more. Up and down. Try to keep those elbows. Hands on the wall. Up and down. Woo! 3 more. Up Yeah, I know it's hard. Down. 2 more, you guys. Woo! I know it's a burn. Nice job. Last time. Woo! I'm shaking. Arms come down. Good. Touch yourself against out of the squat. Inhale. Scoop those arms up. Exhale, arms come down. So I'm really proud of you guys. We're going to do it one more time. The goal, like I said, is to keep the elbows, forearms, and the back of the arms on the wall. So these slow kind of snow angel motion really opens up your back, your neck, shoulder muscles. Okay, so let's do it again. Come back to the wall. Do it. So get in your squat. Sink your hips really low. You're gonna do a snow angel, slow all together. You can do it, you're strong. Here we go. Snow angel 1, reach up. Good, and down. Keep those elbows, forearms, fingertips on the wall. Up and down. Good job, you guys. I know it's challenging. Keep breathing. Up and down. We got 5 more. 5 more. You should really feel the burn. Woo! Down. 4 more. You're halfway there. Strong. Up and down. And 3 more. This is so good for you. Woo! 2 more. Okay, got it. Oh. Last one. Woo! Nice. So proud of you guys. Press yourself away from the wall. All right, let's come on down to push-up position. Okay, this is like an isometric again. This time we're gonna do our feet. Our feet are gonna start together, and we're gonna take them wide, out, side the mat, out, in. You want to keep your core zipped up and nice and tight. All right, it's out, out, in. Okay, we can do this. Here we go, all together. It's going to be 8 reps. 3, 2, 1. Out, out, in. You guys can do it. Out, out, in. 6 more. Stay strong. In. 5 more. 4 more, you're halfway there. Woo! 3 more, you can do it. 2 more, you guys. Last one. Out, in. Woo! Bend those knees. Nice rock. All right, we're gonna do 1 more set. Have to still keep up our cardio. So the difference is you're gonna go. So I started with my right leg going out, and then my left out. So go the opposite way where it started with. Okay? So if you were going with your right leg, the first out, now you're going to mix it up. Go with the left one. Got it? So get strong. Do this, you guys. Here we go. Get in your plank. Strong. Tighten up that core. Here we go. Are you doing this one? Out, out, in, out, out, in. You're doing it with the other leg first. Out, in. 5 more, you guys. In. 4 more. And 3 more. Out, in. Got it. 2 more. Woo! And last one. You guys rock, that's so good. So proud of you. Let's get on our backs. So roll on your back. If you have a block or a book, grab it. You're going to put it between your knees. And we're going to set up in bridge pose. So bringing your feet close to your glutes. So everybody get in position on your back. Palms are face down by your sides. So you're going to squeeze the block or squeeze the book, whatever you have in between your knees. Okay, we're going to do 12 bridge reps. Okay, so deep inhale, exhale, press into your feet, lift your hips high. Good, and lower down. Good, press into your feet, lift your hips high, look up at the ceiling, and down. Good job. Squeeze the block, lift high, and down. Awesome, you guys. High, and down. 8 more. 8, keep rolling to your outer shoulders. And down, and 6 more. Keep going. Lift those hips as high as you can. And 5. Good. And 4. Keep rolling. Outer shoulders down. 3. And 2. And last one. 1. High hips. Lower down. Good. Move the block for a second. You guys are awesome. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice hug. Oh, you're doing amazing. If you're outside, you can always use a brick or a 2x4 or something like that. Pass it. All right. Sure you can find something in your yard. It's just nice. It works different muscles. Okay. Bring the block in between your knees. This time we're just going to go up for a static hold. Okay? So palms are down by your sides. Just start to kind of roll those outer shoulders down onto the mat. Good, deep inhale. Good, press into your feet and lift your hips as high as you can. Press into the back of your skull. Tuck your tailbone under. Good, keep rolling your outer shoulders down, you guys. Outer shoulders down, press into your feet. Yeah, try to press into them evenly. Stay here. Now for a little bit more of a challenge, you're going to lift your heels. Lift your heels. Those of you who want a little bit more of a challenge. Good, keep lifting the hips high towards the ceiling. Good, lower those heels down. Lift the hips a little higher for 10, 9, 8, 7, keep breathing, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Nice. Lower those hips down. Move your block to the side. Hug your knees into your chest. Great. Now bring the block. We're going to do a twist that actually still works. It works your abs too a little bit. So bring the block in between your knees. And then bring your arms into hold-up pose. And what you're going to do is you're going to keep your knees over. This is the starting position. Okay, legs are like at a 90-degree angle. Flex your feet. And then as you exhale, you're going to bring your knees really to the left elbow, okay, and hovering off the ground. So you're going to come with me. Good, come back to center. Nice, and now bring the knees to the right elbow. Yeah, and hover off the ground, squeeze the block. Good, come back to your 90-degree angle. You guys are doing great. Nice twist and ab workout. Other side, hover off the ground, looking up at the ceiling. Good, come back to center. Nice. Other side, hover. Try to see if you can bring those knees closer to the elbows. That's a challenge. Come back to center. We're going to do 4 more. In the wall. 4 more. You guys can do it. Hover off the ground. Come back to center. Woo! Last 3. Hover. Good. Come back to center one more time. Each side. Tight core. Woo! Back to center. Last time. Woo! the block. The block is helpful if you're using it. More of a challenge. Come back to center. Remove the block. You're done with the block. Actually, if you have the block, we're going to do one last stretch. If you don't have the block, you just hold your hands up straight up in the air. If you have the block, you're just going to press your hands against the block. Legs are straight. Good. Reach that block up towards the sky. Good. And now just bring the arms overhead. Try to keep your belly nice and tight, you guys.
Keep your
Belly
head
drawn
down.
in nice and tight and really reach. It's like spaghetti, but if you have a block, you're going to feel a little bit more stretch. Keep that belly drawn in, tailbone down, just a little natural arch in your back. Press the block. Oh, bring the block back up. Bring it up in the air. One last time, a stretch. You have the block, bring it back overhead. Otherwise, you're just doing like spaghetti. Keep the belly drawn in. If you have the block, press your hands isometrically towards one another. Woo. And bring the block back up. Nice. Lower that block down. Hug your right knee into your chest. Extend that left leg out long. Really proud of you guys. Interlace your hands behind your right leg. Good. Or just hold the back of your hamstring. You're just going to try to straighten the best that you can. Your right foot up towards the ceiling. You can always use the strap, but we're just doing this for a short time. Breathe into the back of the leg. You guys did amazing. Really proud of you. Bend that leg. Bring the right leg to meet the left. Nice. Hug your left knee into your chest. You can point and flex your toes. Really proud of you guys. I'm always challenging you with different things, and you're willing to do it. Interlace your hands behind your left leg. Shoulders draw back on the mat, and then just try to press your left foot up towards the ceiling. Best you can. Just straighten it the best that you can. Breathe into that left leg. Remember, you're trying to make a footprint on the ceiling. And bend that leg. Good. Interlace your hands behind your thighs. You're going to rock and roll up to your seated position. Favorite seated position. So rock and roll. Have fun with it. And favorite seated position. Good. You can close your eyes. Sit up really nice and tall and just bring your hands right to your heart space. I'm gonna close my eyes and just take this moment to really honor yourself, your body, the courage to always try something new. It takes a lot of courage, but you show up and you do it. And we are a team. Together to each other, we say namaste. Amen. Peace be with you.
Peace be with you.
Yeah.
Good job, everybody.
I'm really proud of everyone. I love working out with you guys. You really inspire me. So thank you. Thanks for everyone showing up and being here. That was awesome. So I definitely need water, and I'm obviously sweating. So I'm going to take a minute break and get some ice water.
Everybody
And then
else
we're
get
going to move on. Our bodies are nice and flexible. We're going to move on in a minute to meditation. Good evening.
Yay. Okay.
Who else is there? Good morning, Amy and Carol.
Good morning, Tina. How are you today?
Good.
Good. I need to get something for meditation.
Good morning, Road Run.
Morning.
Michelle.
How are you doing, Michelle?
Good, and you?
Doing well. It's a beautiful day.
Good morning, Selena. Good morning, Kevin.
Oh, Selena, so glad you're with us today. We've missed you.
Can you unmute Selena? I can't unmute you for some reason. She might
Yeah,
be
I
away
can't mute. Just to mute her. I asked her to ask to mute.
All right, let's see. Oh, okay. All right. I am going to have to hold the computer. And what I would like everyone to do is go get your 10 items. Okay. We're going to do counting meditation. I'm going to be counting marbles today. And you could grab any 10 items if you have, if you don't know where they are, you can go ahead and count on your fingers. Count 10 fingers. I'm going to set our timer. Can everyone see the two crystals?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, boo-boo.
So
See them.
we are going to be looking at the crystals today. I'm going to count down here. And these are just quartz crystals. They are clear and they have a lot of positive energy and they're good for healing. So what we're going to do today is you're going to count as you're looking and focusing on the crystals. And the plant here is a jade plant. It's for good luck. So we're putting out into the universe good luck and good positive energies with the plant and the crystals. And there's a spider friend on here. Okay. Does everybody have their 10 items?
Yeah.
Perfect. So I don't want you to look at your items. You're going to try and do this with focusing on the crystals and counting. And I will count the first 10 and then I will stop counting. You will continue to count in your head. We're going to do this for 4 minutes. Okay, and I want you to try and not to look at your items, but focus on the crystals and the jade plant. Because a lot of times in our day when you need or feel the need to meditate, you could be in the middle of something and you just kind of have to take a pause. It's not always quiet. You're looking at something, you're doing something else, and you go, oh, I'd like to take a moment. And the world is still happening, and it's good to try and focus on something. So by counting and looking at something else, we're kind of training your brain to do that right now. All right, so let's take 2 cleansing breaths. All right, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. All right, I started our timer. Pick up one of your items and I will count the first 10. Then you will continue to do this, counting in your head. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Continue in your head. And there's our timer. Finish counting wherever you are in your count. Finish it to 10 to complete. Here were my marbles. I don't know if you can see them. It's kind of hard to see with the sun there. How was that? So you were doing two things. You were counting and trying to focus on the crystals and the jade. So you kind of had two things you were working on. How did that work for anybody? Who would like to share how that was? Was it calming?
Yeah, it's calming.
Yeah.
Well, I try to work out the internet. I try to work it out. I try to work out the meditation with my computer when the Wi-Fi is about to go off. So I just got on my phone immediately.
Okay, no problem. Thank you. Glad you
And the whole
worked out.
system just gone out.
Uh-oh.
No worries,
Okay.
Kevin. I'll be on
Yeah.
stand. Sometimes you have to just log out, start your computer kind of over, and log back in. So I'm always monitoring like the waiting room as much as I can. So if you want, do you want to do that right now? Log out, log back in?
No, I'm okay right now. I'm just on my phone and it's still okay. I just gotta
Okay.
I just gotta check the I just gotta check out if it's a power outage. I just gotta check out if it's an outage with Xfinity.
Okay, no worry, but
Okay.
we'll
No
work with you and we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Lauren, how was that for you? Did you like that meditation?
She's not in. She's
Oh,
not.
she's not. Let me get my thing.
No.
How about you?
Lauren
How about-
is muted. I can't see.
Okay, and
She's not
she.
there. Yeah.
Okay. Now I see her that she's not there. Tina, how was it for you?
It was relaxing.
Yeah. Were you able to count without looking at your items?
Not really.
Not really. And that's okay. Yeah. Sometimes doing both is kind of hard.
Yeah,
And guess
definitely.
what? I had to look at mine when I was counting because I didn't want them to roll on the ground. So after I did the 10 count, I just focused on the crystals because I wasn't able to do both. So sometimes that happens and we're just doing it however it makes you comfortable. So I'm glad it was relaxing, and it's okay if you couldn't focus on the crystals if you had to focus on your items. What items did you count today, Tina?
I tried counting my fingers.
Cool. Oh, good. Excellent. Because we always have our fingers, so I'm glad that that's a nice option. Michelle, how was it for you today?
I got off track counting twice.
Oh, you did?
in my head, like I got off track twice.
Twice? Okay,
Yeah.
and that's fine. Was it because I had you focusing on the crystals that you think you got off track?
Yes,
Yeah.
and I was counting my items.
Okay, yeah. And that happens. Today I was kind of experimenting and seeing how that would be for everyone. So I'm glad that you got off track. Were you able to get back on track?
Yeah, I just counted them again. I'll just count them.
Perfect. There you go.
Look at the number I'm staying at.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good. Did anyone hear the water fountain while you were counting?
No.
Okay. No.
I did not even hear it.
You didn't even hear it? Okay, yeah. It's by me, but it's kind of quiet. Hassett, how was it for you today?
It was a little bit harder.
A little bit harder?
To do both multitasking, focusing on the crystals and counting your meditation counting.
Yeah.
So I try to
Okay.
do both ways. And I try not to look down, but I can't help it.
Yeah, and like I say, it was kind of an experiment today.
Yeah.
So the next ones, I'll go back. We'll revisit this when we look
Yeah.
at something and count. We'll revisit that maybe once a week and just see how we can do that. Like I said, I had trouble doing it, so
Yeah.
it was an experiment with counting and focusing, and we'll just continue because meditation is all about learning and seeing what works. So thank you everybody for joining. And tomorrow I'll have different crystals, and I think we'll just focus on the crystals, and I think I'll do it closer to the water fountain. We'll do another quiet one where we focus on the crystals.
I thought we were leaving early.
No.
No.
I think he's talking to somebody else.
So thank you guys so much. You can put your items away, and we will count again on Friday. Okay, so thank you guys very much. You're welcome. And the Jade is here, so we all have good luck today. It feels like a good day.
Oh, wonderful. Everybody have
Thank
good luck.
you. Yeah.
Good luck in everything you do. Whenever I see my jade plant, I always think of that. Because my aunt is Japanese Hawaiian, and she has jade jewelry, jade plants, jade everything. And so that's where I learned that it is good luck. And she gives all of us jade plants whenever they die. So if someone doesn't care for theirs, we just call Aunt Jasmine and she gets a new jade plant sent to you. So they're easy to take care of because they're a succulent. So
Yes.
yeah, so kind of like a cactus, succulent, they're easy to maintain. They could be inside, outside. They're super hardy. And spiders really like mine when I put it outside. So he was covered today, and he's only been out here for like 3 days. He was covered in cobwebs, and I don't know where the spider is, but
They're very, very tiny. I have them too, and they're so tiny you can't see them, but they make a big web. But their
yeah,
webs
they
are hard.
made a big web. So there we go. So have a good luck day today, guys. Here we go. And I think when I zoom, I'm just gonna kind of stay out here. Oh, and I have the peace things behind me. So there we go.
This background. What is it? Your Teresa?
That's Teresa.
Ooh, fancy.
Okay, we're gonna try to learn some things about Zoom, and I'm gonna see if this works for me and you guys. I think that this is something we all can learn. It's kind of useful for all of us to know how to use Zoom, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is my desktop, and if I want to make changes on Zoom, like big changes in my settings, I have to go to Google Chrome, or you might use Firefox or Internet Explorer or whatever browser you use. I'm gonna exit that for now. So you would go ahead, you would open that up. You wouldn't click, like I know that there's Zoom down here in my bar, but you wouldn't click on that because that's something else. That's what operates Zoom on my desktop. But it doesn't let me make changes to it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So then whenever I want to open my Zoom page, my main browser looks like this. Yours might look different, but just go to Zoom on here however you might normally do that. This is my account. So a lot of stuff is for my privacy locked out for you guys. And I won't go to money management or any of that other stuff. I'm just going to settings. And everyone should pretty much look like this in your browser. Okay. And then underneath your settings, you'll see that you have meeting, recording, and telephone. I haven't played with the recording or telephone settings yet, so we're just focusing on the meeting. So make sure that that's blue. That's important. Because if something else is blue, you're looking at a totally different menu, and you might change something by accident, which I've done. And then you'll have to go back and figure out what it is. Let's see. The first thing, let's learn about co-hosting. I think co-hosting is the most important part.
Yeah.
So you'll look at in-meeting basic down here, and these are all of our basic things. Are not really important to us. It's encryption things, feedback, which is whatever. They don't really pay attention to it. Auto saving, not important, but you'll see in this same list of things in there is co-host. Do you see where I highlighted that on my screen?
Yes.
Mhm.
So yours might look like this, where it's gray. That means that it's not on. So everyone will have to go in that wants to use co-host. You have to go in your menu and make it blue.
Oh.
And it will say your settings have been updated. it should automatically save it for you. If it doesn't, let me know and we can troubleshoot that, because that could be an internet problem.
Finally, this can actually help me be a new host for once if you're actually kicked out.
Yeah, I think this is helpful for all of you guys to learn, and I've actually been teaching Jordan some co-host stuff. It started by accident. I meant to make Jen the co-host, and I did Jordan. But Jordan is pretty much a natural at Zoom. I do want to give her some kudos and a bit of applause.
Ooh, good job.
Because I don't know, Jordan, is like in your DNA or something. I'm not sure. But co-host is very cool because it allows me to still have control of the meeting. I'm still the main host. If something happens, I can still help the co-hosts out. But the co-hosts have the same in-meeting controls as the host. So that means you can let people into the meeting. You can send the link out to people if someone didn't get invited. So those are all individual things we could go over. But it basically gives you those exact same controls. It's very handy. So then let's go find the breakout room, because that's our other really useful, handy Zoom thing. And that's in meeting, I think it's under advanced. So we're going to click that. Yeah, what do you know? It's the second thing. So underneath where it says in meeting advanced, you'll see report participants to Zoom. You can ignore that. But if you see breakout room, yours will probably look gray. It usually starts out gray and no one has it really set up because it's a newer function that Zoom added on. So make sure that it's blue. And then there should be a little checkbox right here, and just make sure that that's checked off, just in case. So the only one that can do breakout rooms is the main host. That's whoever sends out the invite. So like if I sent the invite for the 10:30 meeting, I'm technically the host unless I assign it to someone else. Does that make sense? So I can make the breakout rooms. But the weird thing about breakout rooms is that the host can't go into it.
That's weird.
So I can make it, I can send you guys there, but I can't go there. So like if I wanted to have a meeting with like just one person, I'd have to send, oh, could someone mute their dog? I'm sorry.
Whose dog is it?
I can't when I'm screen sharing. Well, my dogs are just getting a little excited. Sorry. So if I wanted to send everyone to a breakout room, then me and one other person could have a one-to-one meeting, but it's just a lot of clicking and silliness. So I think if we all learn how to do it, I can make anyone the main host and I can reclaim it at any time as long as my internet doesn't crash. Well, that's the whole key thing for all of us, that if your internet crashes, it will make someone else.
I think no wonder Jennifer didn't work yesterday. I guess you can't be the host. Why you can't go breakout room?
Yeah, you can't. So you can't send everyone else into the breakout room. I've never actually been in a breakout room. I've only sent
It's okay.
guys.
You don't need to know.
It's interesting. And unfortunately, I can't really show you like what my Zoom looks like when I have it open. I don't think.
I probably because you're on Zoom.
Because I wanted, like, there's at the bottom when I'm
I don't have the bottom.
And I'm like talking to you guys, there's icons at the bottom and everyone should. So when you click and you make breakout rooms active with the blue, it should show up in that bottom bar. And it's like a square with 4 smaller squares inside, and it says breakout rooms. So you'll know if it was successful, if like when you're the host or co-host, I think, that you might be able to have breakout rooms, but I don't think that you can go into it.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. It's odd. Zoom is very strange. I wish I could make more sense. I can only just explain.
Well, if they
what
need
they have
help, we'll figure stuff on. Kind of figure out how.
Does anyone have any questions or want to see something again? Because I know that there's a lot of unnecessary stuff.
Well, I was hoping that we could meet with Jennifer this afternoon, just us girls.
Yeah, that would be good. And that's why I'm trying. Hopefully, all of us can learn about
Well,
how we're doing
To
this.
hear what
so-
Jennifer.
Well, that's something different, Michelle. I gotta, so that
maybe I have to do my
want to
surf
do that,
thing.
yeah, but we're not gonna do that today.
Okay, because I really want to hear what you have
It's
to say.
important, Michelle. I
Oh,
have to do it.
yeah, it's just a story, but it's just, yeah.
Sorry,
we-
but surf things is
we
kind of
have
important
to-
right now.
We have to figure out if that is gonna work, you know? We have to make sure like that we have the guys to be together, and I think
Why, is it bad
we
story?
already, we don't have many guys on board today.
Is it a bad story?
No,
It's
it's
just kind of fun to divide and
I was just
and
wondering if
listen
you
to
were
us.
appropriate for boys.
Oh, it's just more geared for
Okay,
girls.
are we doing surf
But-
test? Because I would like to do it.
Serve safe.
you-
We have 30 minutes left this morning, so we have some choices. I do have like a whole babysitting PowerPoint, tons of videos. We won't get through it in 30 minutes for sure. So we could instead break off for Serve Safe, and the rest of us could just do some silly drama stuff.
Yeah, don't do the babysit without me.
We will not do the babysitting without you, but I don't think that 30 minutes will be enough time.
No, we
I've
could do the afternoon.
PowerPoint.
So I would like to. Who wants? I can't do it. Well, can
Sorry,
someone
hang on.
not
Josh's phone's going off.
I can't be a co-host in the big art room. Who wants to do verb surf? Who wants to support me today?
You already got me, Jordan.
So Jordan,
Aw.
Alex, and Jennifer. I would say let's keep it a small group because
I'm sorry, guys. I can't handle the giant group over. I'm sorry. I like you guys, but it's too much.
yeah, absolutely. And that happens. Like we kind of had to break things up. That's why breakout rooms are so cool.
Is that okay, Jennifer?
Yeah, that's great with me.
Okay, as long as you're okay with
I'm you
it.
guys right now, and I'm the invitation.
Can you on support me?
It will probably take it away as soon as you leave.
That I don't care. I'm just. Oh, I guess I'm. As long as Jennifer doesn't care.
Yeah, I think it will.
Jim.
It's just so much
Hi.
easier. Quiet.
Right here we.
Jordan, remember I'll need your password again too.
Can't
Hi,
hear you.
Adam.
Here we go, guys.
I'm sorry, Adam's not here.
Oh, where is he?
Well, he's in the other room. He's camera shy today.
Oh boy.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, it's a bummer,
Some-
but sometimes
Some days are like that.
Some days are like that.
When's James
So-
gonna be back? Next week?
No, James is back now.
Yeah.
James is back and fine. It's just he's recovering, so he's not I'm embarrassed to show my face, but there I am. Oh,
There you are.
background.
Oh,
So,
San Francisco.
I just wanted to inform you that Coach is not going to be here all day. You might have been told he has a family emergency. Meanwhile, I'm trying to become Grizzly Adams slowly.
And no Josh today either.
Well, Josh may indeed be leading our afternoon workout from the Las Vegas airport, but that's gonna be a
He's in Las Vegas.
he's on the way to Vegas.
Oh, see Miranda.
Oh
He can't get enough of Vegas, but you're gonna have some very interesting videos from him this
Yeah.
week, and his first one might be so I'm in touch with Coach. It's just he is dealing with a family emergency, so he can't be on board here. But you guys are doing a great job at adapting, and this is life, life in our virtual age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she's in Vegas again. Oh.
You gotta go
Yeah.
see Miranda.
Oh.
Probably.
I
That's where
wonder.
Miranda lives.
I wonder where he left down the.
Like what
Uh,
airport is he from?
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe Santa Maria?
Might have been.
Yeah, it might have been.
Seems like
That's where the
wherever you are,
outbreak
you can get to
happened.
Las Vegas.
No, I thought he
So
was in
y'all,
Florida.
can I just get a I know there's been a lot of discussion about what is going to be going on for the rest of the day. Do we have now a consensus? Teresa, do you want to run by that? Or Teresa's not
Hey,
on?
sorry, I'm here. I had to mute. There's so much background noise. So we kind of flip-flop things, and we'll just do some fun, silly drama stuff right now because Jordan really wanted to do some serve safe. But we kind of went over how to do co-host and breakout rooms with everyone.
No. I was in on that, just listening.
Oh, you were? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You
So,
didn't miss it. You had meditation before.
I did miss the meditation. My wife forgot her plug
Oh, that's
for
right.
phone, and she's at the nursing home taking care of COVID patients. So
Oh.
I had to spend some time with her, and so anyway, so let's soldier on with the drama in the breakout room. And what the girls group, is this something that you want to do today, or we'll do that another day? Girls group and boys group.
Oh, yeah, that'll be probably in the afternoon when Jen will try to do some hosting stuff. She could
Okay.
try to do, and she'll just do a breakout group for the guys that show up. But that may not be priority today because we also just don't really have that many guys. So I don't really want to send like Kevin in a group by himself. Kevin and Wyatt just like
Yeah.
twiddling their thumbs. So it's okay. It's just like a silly girly poem type stuff that, some of the guys may not be comfortable with hearing.
No, I think girl chat. I think that's fine, and that would be the students and the female teachers. That sounds really good. That sounds really good. And then when we have more guys, we'll do the same thing. We'll bring the guy teachers and the guy students, and we'll have our own time together.
And you hear some boys saying too girly, and some nerds say too feminine.
No. It's all it's not girly. It's
more
we're
like
all
because of the girl poem.
Body parts, and we try to be open, and we are definitely all adults, but there are some people that their families don't want them talking about that, or they may just.
Oh, I'm only joking about it only.
Yeah,
for sure,
Okay.
but it's a pretty serious topic though, Kev, so that's just why we're kind of taking a serious moment.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be. Not trying to be rude here. I'm only trying to make a little joke here.
Yeah. Okay.
Dan.
Okay.
All right. I don't think Jim has been here for any slow sports. Jim, have you been on when we've done slow sports?
I don't think so.
All right. Here we go. Okay, slow sports. It's a drama game. And who would like to describe this drama game to Jim? Michelle, do you want to give it a crack and tell Jim what we're going to do with slow sports?
We're gonna play like the announcer, and we play like football, like slow motion football or baseball or soccer, I could say.
Cool.
Oh, we haven't done soccer, have we?
No.
Okay, so here we go, Jim. I'll be the first announcer. We're
Okay.
going to play soccer, and this one will take 2 people. Okay, so who would like to do slow motion soccer today? 2 people. Tina, would you like to do soccer? At the end, we'll do one with everybody. We'll probably do the swimming again because that was good. Yeah, awesome. All right. Who would like to be Tina's opponent on the other team?
Who wants to play?
I'll be the quadriplegic on a wheelchair playing soccer.
Okay, but this, Kevin, can we see you though? Can you have it so we can see you? Awesome. All right, here we go.
I usually keep my camera off, dude, because of usually around my house we have a mess and noises.
A mess and noises.
Sorry I left. Sorry I left.
But that's okay because we want to see your face. Okay. Are you 2 ready?
It's okay, Lauren. I had to go upstairs and get ready.
Oh, you did? Okay. All right. So we have Kevin and Tina doing soccer. So Tina, you've got the ball first, okay?
Yeah. Kevin, you need to stand up.
Kevin, can you stand up for us?
I'm disabled. I don't know if I can. Ugh.
Awesome. There we go. All right. So
Perfect.
Jim, they have to do whatever I say. I'm the announcer and they have to do it in slow motion. All right.
Cool.
Here we go. All right, folks, here we go. We are all live with Slow Motion Sports. Today we are playing soccer. We've got Tina. The crowd goes wild. Woo! And we have Kevin. Woo!
I wish I was a quadriplegic.
Okay, here we go. But you've got to run slow motion. Here we go. The ball is dropped and Tina gets the ball. She's taking it down midfield. She kicks it up and Kevin, it lands on his head. He does a great header with the ball.
Pretend that
There we go. Perfect. Then Tina heads the ball too.
Whoa, great job, Tina.
She heads the ball and Kevin gets the ball. Kevin is going down. He has the goal in his sights. Tina jumps in front of the ball.
Go, Tina, go.
She actually catches the ball.
Yes.
It's a foul because Tina caught the ball. Oh no, Tina throws the ball at Kevin. Oh, good throw. Kevin actually catches the ball in his mouth.
Oh, no.
And he throws the ball with his head and it gets in the goal. Tina slams her hands on the ground.
Whoa.
The crowd goes wild.
Woo!
Tina grabs the ball with her hands. Tina throws the ball. Kevin now dribbles the ball. It's at his feet. Kevin is going down midfield. Tina dives for the ball one more time.
Dribble that ball, Kevin. Dribble that ball.
Tina's on the ground. She kicks the ball from the ground.
Woo, Tina.
Where's your kick? She kicks the ball from the ground and it goes straight into the goal. Kevin can't believe it. He puts his hands on his head, wondering what just happened.
And wondering what I was a quadriplegic for.
Wondering what just happened. Oh no, now it is a tie.
Woo, I love ties.
Wow.
Ended in a tie. Woo!
Amazing.
The crowd goes wild. Woo! All right, everybody, it is slow motion. You know what? Let's do swimming again. That is my favorite one. So everybody
Are
up.
we all gonna do it? Okay, everyone stand up.
Everybody's doing it.
How there's quadriplegics in the I don't know, in the chairs? I don't know.
Everybody up. Everyone is swimming. All right. Do I see everybody? Is everybody ready? Everybody get in your diving position.
What? Oh, sorry.
Good evening,
Are you
everybody,
enjoying
and
this?
welcome to Slow Motion Sports, where Hidden Wings will be swimming across the pool all together. On the count of 3, everyone will jump into the water. 1, 2, 3. They all jump in. Oh, Debbie totally splashed Michelle. Michelle is upset that Debbie splashed her, so she's splashing back. Those two are in a splashing argument. Tina is dog paddling. She's got the dog paddle. Lauren's got the breaststroke going on. Oh my gosh, here comes Wyatt from behind. He's looking good. Teresa stops in the middle of the pool, and she starts spinning around uncontrollably. Wyatt is still going. Kevin is doing the backstroke. He's got the backstroke going. Remember, this is slow motion sports. Tina, you are still, she's got the dog paddle going on. Michelle is now dog paddling. Debbie's upset because she cannot do the butterfly. She's trying to do the butterfly stroke. Lauren has water in her ear. She's got to get that water out of that ear. Oh my goodness, get the water out, Lauren, as you paddle with one. Michelle's legs are going crazy in the water. Tina is still dog paddling. She's almost there. Wyatt is continuing. Wyatt is almost winning. Teresa gets back into the race, but she's completely underwater. Completely underwater. She can hold her breath for 5 minutes, folks. Kevin is in a tie with Wyatt. The two of them are almost there, and it's
Trying to do a dolphin
a tie.
choking
Kevin
himself in
and
the
Wyatt. Everybody else splashes each other for the win.
I was trying to do a dolphin choking while in the pool.
A dolphin. Good job, you guys.
That's great.
That
Sorry,
was...
I got distracted my Jack again.
Oh, distracted your kid.
Uh-oh.
Teresa's dog.
Well, sometimes we have to pay attention to our own screens. Oh, that happens. It can be real distracting. It can be very.
All right. Would
I don't know
you
if the
guys
dolphins took
like to
fentanyl,
do
but I
a
don't know.
costume game today?
A costume game?
I have a fun scavenger hunt costume game we could do.
Oh, yeah, we have like 15 minutes left. I think that's perfect, and then I can spotlight everyone. It's hard when I'm away from the
Perfect.
computer. I can't really spotlight.
All right. So the first item for this costume game is you need to find something to make a hat, but it cannot be a hat. So I found a kite. So I'm going to use the kite as a hat. Woo! There we go.
I got
You have
something.
1 minute.
I'll be right
Find
back.
any
I'll find it.
item. It has to sit on your head.
All right.
As a hat. On your marks. Get set. Go. You have 1 minute. Find something, not a hat. Make it a hat. Tina, go, go, go. Lauren. Oh, I see Jim found something. What did Jim find? What is it, Jim?
Confused. Sorry, I'm confused.
Okay, so Lauren, we're looking for an item to make into a hat. This is a kite. So I turned my
Now I
kite
get
into
it.
a hat. It has to
I
stay
get
on
it.
your head. Oh, Teresa, that's awesome. It's the Taco Works box. I love it. And then we'll keep, oh, that's so good. And we'll keep our hats on.
Good.
There we go. All right. I think we have about 30 seconds left. Everyone's got to have something on their head. Okay, Tina. You totally can. Yes.
Does this work?
I love it, Kevin.
Nice.
Kevin.
That's
Check
awesome.
it out.
Kevin, that
Look
works. That's it.
That's great.
That's perfect. Keep it on your head.
Oh,
Keep it
Kevin.
on your heads. Tina, is the book staying on your head?
Oh. Lauren,
Yes. Lauren, that is so cool. That looks
Thank
really
you.
good. I
They
like
say
that.
it works, Ma.
Oh, Wyatt's got a clear bowl.
Yeah, great idea. What is-
Awesome.
Aw.
I
Michelle,
love
what
it.
is that, Michelle?
Michelle, what's on your head?
that, Michelle?
Mascara.
Oh, I thought it was a wig at first. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, it looks like a wig. That
Yes.
is so cool. Wow, I like that. Nice. Who
Yes.
else? Do we see everyone? What does Debbie have? Okay, Jim. What did
what is
Jim put on?
I have,
What is that, Jim?
I have the holder to my sun visor.
Oh,
That's awesome.
creative.
The
And
sun
it
visor
stays on.
is
Being used?
That's
the sun visor is
perfect.
being used, and this is I'm a rabbi now.
I was
love
just
it.
about to say it looks,
Been
yeah.
ordained.
It was looking very rabbi-ish.
Let's see, Debbie.
Nice.
I
Oh,
like
and Debbie's got a bag. Nice. Oh, very nice. I love it. Oh, that looks good. That looks Danish, Debbie. Doesn't that look a
It
little
does.
Danish, guys?
Like a warrior.
No.
Like a Danish soldier.
No.
A Danish soldier, yeah. Oh, good job, you guys.
No, that's not gonna work now.
Everyone has something on their head. I love it. Tina's got the book on her head.
No.
Awesome. Oh, Wyatt changed. What does Wyatt have on his head now?
Oh, let's see. It's like
Anybody?
a cloth.
Oh, it's a towel?
Oh, it was a towel. It was a towel.
Cake
Very
cover.
cool. He had the bowl on
Either one.
first, and
Either
then
one
the
is
towel.
good. Both are great.
Nice.
Love
Oh,
it.
perfect.
Look
Oh,
at poor Wyatt. He's what's going on?
that's awesome.
Whatever you say, Dad.
Yay, Wyatt.
So the point of this game is when you have to find something to make a costume piece, you can get really creative. Okay, so the next item that you guys need to find, mittens, something to make gloves, something to go over your hands that is not gloves. This one's a little tricky. Find anything. You have 1 minute. You're looking for mittens, something for your hands. On your mark, get set, go. Make sure to keep your hat close by because at the end, we're all going to put everything on. Okay? So don't lose your hat item. You can take it off. But
Does
keep
this
it
work?
close. I can't see, Kevin. What do you have?
I'm back.
It's
Okay.
supposed to be like a rug, but this can somewhat be made out of gloves.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. As long as it goes over your, yep, that totally works.
I'm
Yes.
wearing.
I love it. Who has? Wait, Tina, where are you?
Tina's got socks.
Let me see, Tina.
I like that one.
Let's see 'em.
Tina, show us yours.
I'm not Joe Exotic.
Halloween
They're
I love
sauce.
it.
Oh,
wow.
they're Halloween. I love it.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Enough.
Oh,
Okay.
what does Roadrunner have?
No.
Everybody can
No.
see it. Maybe I
No.
What's that?
Oh, nice. Oh, Michelle, that's cool. It's Pooh Bear.
Get on the
What
camera. I'm
is it?
disabling the camera.
Winnie the Pooh one thing.
Look at that.
Get that wig off.
That is cute.
Oh, bro.
That's good.
I'll ask you
Oh,
for something.
It's a shirt.
Get off.
So I've got socks also.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show Debbie.
Debbie's got short socks.
Yeah.
So you could do short
Oh, he will
socks
ask you.
or long socks.
Oh yeah. So Amy has those long. Look at her elbow. Show us your elbow again. That's great. Jim, what do you?
It's one of Pat's socks.
Oh, I
Excellent.
love
I
it.
have
Oh,
Cup.
Jim's
the
got
cup.
a cup.
I have Burger King courtesy cups.
Ooh, wow. Oh, that is
Totally
exquisite.
works.
Oh my.
Oh, Wyatt.
Let's see Wyatt. Wyatt, is that bread bags?
Perfect. He's got bread bags.
He's like, where's the bread?
Yeah.
Oh, I saw you. Lauren, did I spotlight you yet? I saw you had oven
That's
mitts.
perfect. Oh, oven mitts.
I like it.
Perfect.
Actually, not
Yay. That totally works. I like those. Those are pretty. My oven
Thank
mitts
you.
are super dirty. I like
I have
those.
very exquisite mittens of the finest.
Oh,
Oh,
look at that. That's great. She
Bracelets.
did. She took tape. I love it.
Gauntlets or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, I like those. Nice.
There we go.
Very cool. All right, so everybody should have a hat. It should have gloves of some sort. Everybody have that? Hat and gloves so far?
I'm not too exotic.
All right, our last item. Shoes for your feet, but they can't be shoes. Okay, so anything
I'm
on
already
your
wearing
feet,
it.
but it can't be slippers, it can't be shoes. Go find something to put your feet in, but they can't be shoes or slippers or socks.
I'm already
On your
wearing
mark, get set, go. Last item. Something for your feet. Now this one's tricky. Ooh, I have something right next to me.
Yeah, this one can get a little tricky, a little fun.
Dogs are so confused right now. They're like, why are
Jetting.
you out in the trash?
Dogs are going, what's happening?
Let's see, Tina, do you have some shoes there? What did you find? Did you find shoes?
It's kind of tricky.
Okay, Lauren, find something? What did you find, Lauren?
Well, hold on. I hold on.
Okay, awesome.
You know what? I'm still gonna use the tiger. The paws are still gonna be useful as slippers.
There you go.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Feel good.
Okay.
All right, I got him.
Does everybody have something?
Your feet. I love it. A blanket.
All right. Oh wait, what does Lauren
There
have?
you
Oh,
go.
cool. She wrapped the blanket around.
Stop.
My dogs are trying to eat my feet, you guys.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
Really quick,
No,
I'm
es
gonna
por tu patas, ¿no?
Yeah, show us.
It's from my air
I
fryer.
told them I could use this for slippers.
Oh, yeah, look at that. It's like a container.
It's like the packaging from the air fryer that keeps them from jiggling or moving around.
Oh,
Here's one
cool.
One on the other phone too.
That's great. That is so perfect.
The camera's off.
All right.
That's what I
She's
am.
got
Mira,
packaging.
mi cámaras no están
Lauren's
prendido.
got a blanket.
What did Wyatt find?
What did Wyatt
Mi carro no
find?
está bien aprendido. Oh no.
Wyatt found
A brown paper bag.
a bag.
That was
That's awesome.
I love it. Good job, Wyatt.
Good job, Wyatt. That's so
Michelle,
perfect.
I see you, Michelle. What did you-
Michelle's got, show us.
Oh, that's cheating, but
What is it?
it's a flip flop.
It's a flip-flop.
That's cheating. That's a shoe.
See if you can find something that's not a shoe. Like I say, the shoe one can be kind of tricky. I like the flip flop. Yeah. Yeah, see what you have on your bed.
It could be stuffed animals. It could be pillows. It could be trash.
There we go.
Maybe not stinky trash.
Awesome.
Love it. Okay.
Yay.
I like it.
Nobody saw my shoe.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
let's-
Jim, yeah, show us your shoe.
Oh, love it. Love it.
Oh, that's great.
Wonderful.
The white wicker basket.
The wicker basket. That's
How did I
perfect.
ever
The
down
white
it?
wicker basket.
You're in the car, Jim.
How could you tell?
That's so funny.
I was the one.
Oh, it's Debbie. You guys. It's Debbie's
Oh, what is
feet.
Debbie?
Perfect
Boxes.
shoe. That's a great
Oh,
idea.
she's moving in them. Wow.
They are very functional. It's like an exercise.
Yeah.
Did I miss anyone? Hopefully I didn't. I thought I saw everybody.
Oh, wait, what about, oh, wait, I have one.
Oh, here. There we go. Oh,
Oh, a helmet.
yay.
A bicycle helmet. And
Oh,
I
no.
hooked it on, so staying on my foot.
Oh, bye, Izzy. I don't know if you're still here. I think she left already.
Yeah, she might have left. So this game kind of highlights that when we need a costume item, sometimes we have to get creative because we might not have a certain item and you got to get creative with what you have. So some of these were really, really good things we really could use. Like we could do something with kites, with paper bags, with boxes. You know, the boxes that Debbie put on her feet, we could turn those, we could paint them and turn them into like dinosaur feet, you know? So
Yeah.
it's a fun game to look at items to turn into costumes. So awesome. Thank you guys. That was fun. That was really good. You guys did so good. Have a good lunch, everyone. You may
You
take
too.
all your costume items.
Lunch.
Yeah, we'll switch it around.
And we'll see
talk
you
about
after
this in
lunch.
the afternoon, okay?
Mwah.
Where's Jordan and Jen?
They're in their breakout room.
Oh,
All
yeah,
right.
they're in their room.
Yeah, they'll probably close out from there, okay?
Okay.
All right.